Hi guys, Darkovika here. I'm up in the top left corner if you're looking for me on the bottom right. And that is because I'm doing a visual novel. And I did like 2 videos of this ages and ages ago with like the worst audio recording in the universe. I really hope this is quiet. This music is super gorgeous, but I had to lower it down to like 20 manually. This is Cinders, and this is a beautiful visual novel. Like, I am not even kidding. This game is freaking gorgeous, if you couldn't even tell from the menu screen. This does not have voiceovers, so I am in charge. I'm going to try and keep this not silly, but if you guys want it to be silly, I can do it silly. I'm just saying. Right, so let's go ahead and get this party started. Let's do a new game for Cinders. I still can't believe I've been delaying this for so long. It makes me wonder, if I decided to act earlier, maybe things wouldn't be so broken between us. Maybe with just a little effort, this family wouldn't fall apart like this. But I suppose it was easier to complain and do nothing rather than try to change things. Isn't it always? Tonight it's different. This is the night of change. The night when my plans finally take effect. I can hear my stepsisters talking in soft voices in the hall. I imagine they, too, won't get any sleep tonight. During the last few days, I've learned so much more about them, but can it erase all the years they tormented and humiliated me? Playing Cinders is a bit like reading a book. Really. Couldn't tell. Alright, this basically says there's gonna be choices. Point A. I don't know what to think about it. So, people deserve a second chance or should get what they deserve. So obviously, because this is a visual novel with choices, there are 4 endings, but these 4 endings each have like 20 variations, and I've gotten 6 trophies out of 8, which is basically like almost all of the endings. So I figured we could try to get all of the endings in this, all of them, but some of them are really difficult to get. So let's go with the good path first. Let's do people deserve a second chance. You can't erase the past, that's for sure. But I know that sometimes we don't choose our fates. Were circumstances different, my stepsisters could be good people. We could be friends. Whatever happens, I hope they won't come into harm. They deserve another chance. There are no game guides for this game, like, anywhere, so I'm doing all of this based off of memory and trial and error. Oh, wait, this is Gloria. It needs to be snooty, but stupid. Okay, no, you know what? Not everyone's gonna be British, I'm sorry. I still can't believe she did it. I would never have suspected. And Sophia's really bitter. What do we do with Sophia? This is Sophia. This is Gloria. Sophia. Sophia's really bitter. What kind of voice should I give her? Of course, because everyone is as dim-witted as you are and never does anything out of the ordinary or unexpected. Oh wait. Oh, yes. Oh, I already forgot how to do Valley Girl accent. Hang on. I'm sure you were able to foresee what would happen. I couldn't do it with oh yes for some reason. Oh yes, I'm sure you were able to foresee what would happen. I live in the valley. I'm a little too good at these Valley Girl accents. Did you see it in the tea leaves or read it in a children's book one afternoon while avoiding work and being useless as usual? I did entertain the thought that she might do something like this, if you must know, but believe you what you want, I don't care. I also suspected, oh now she's just gonna turn southern. I also suspected she might try to do something. She was so secretive and compliant at times that an explosion seemed inevitable. I just didn't expect she had it in her. Gloria, please. Sometimes you sound like a cliche villain from a bad romance novel. Of course, if something isn't twisted, weird, or shocking, then you won't consider it. This is gonna be great. Not everyone is like you, Sophia. I know not everyone is. You're not, though you try your best to be like Mother, always responding the same way regardless of the situation. Predictable, boring, and stupid. But you are not Camoso. Remember, you do not lead, you mindlessly follow, and it shows. Shut up, you! Open up! Open up in the name of the prince! It's him! Why did he have to come? And in the middle of the night? Will the wonders never cease? I guess this night of change is not over yet, just as your ridiculous cliche impersonations aren't done yet either. There's no time for this now, though I'm sure Mother will deal with you later. I'll go summon her. You do that.
Open up. I won't repeat myself.
Mother! Oh wait, no, wrong voice. Mother! Sophia, don't stand like that. Open the door, let this noisy man in. She's got to have like a really angry, evil voice. Yes, Mother. Ah, Captain, what brings you here at this time of night? It's gonna be like really snivelly too.
Spare me these false pleasantries.
By the way, this is one of the dateable characters.
Spare me these false pleasantries. You know why I'm here. Where is she?
He's like super rough. I don't know why he has such a posh voice.
Very well. Sophia, get Cinders here right away.
Yes, Mother. Wrong voice.
Be quick about it, child. Captain, would you fancy some wine while we wait for my lazy stepdaughter? Don't push it. You know this is not a courtesy visit.
Now he's just Scottish. Whatever. I'm afraid a lot is going to change here tonight. And I'm, you know, in a corner, listening through the wall. He's right. Nothing will ever be the same. Nothing. I must admit, I'm afraid of it too. Some independent woman I am.
Cinders, Mother has summoned you.
This is gonna be hard. You guys know how I am with like a million different voices.
Move. You know she doesn't like to wait.
Fine, I'm moving. Just give me a moment.
Make sure it's quick.
Cinders, can I ask you something? Yes, Sophia. This whole situation, what happened this evening and the guard bashing at the door and all, it's because of you, right? You planned it.
I shall tell the truth.
Yes, I guess so. I definitely made it happen. Oh, I should have made my mouse disappear. Oh well, that's a thing to do. I guess so. I definitely made it happen. Funny. It all started with my stepmother summoning me. Just like now. Flashback. Because, you know, the captain's not waiting in the other room or anything. 7 days earlier. What a beautiful morning. The last few days were all rain and gloom, but today, gloom. But today is different. Today is summer in its fullest. You can press escape or right click to blah 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 menu stuff. It's so nice to see the sun again. It can get pretty cold in this room of mine. Although I don't feel so frisky right now, I could use more beauty sleep. I shouldn't have burned the midnight oil over a book last night, and a silly book too. Some adolescent girl, pretty and numb as a freshly cut flower, shows divine humility and courage while suffering oppression from her abusive family.
I wonder what story this is.
Who writes these things, and do they really want young women to develop this martyr-like attitude? Funny though, if it's really that bad and makes me so angry, why did I read it in the first place? Maybe something in it really echoes a part of my own experience. I don't know. And I'm not going to spend the morning wondering about it. Of course, it isn't as if I'll get to enjoy the day either. Lady Carmosa will certainly make sure that I have to do the worst chores. The old hag could use any of her servants, but no, she always sends me. I get the feeling she simply wants to humiliate me. If only Father was still here. On a day like this, he would surely take me to the forest. We always went to the lake, the magical lake, as he called it, and left a loaf of bread under the old tree.
Got to pay tribute to the fairies. You never know when you may need their help.
Good old man. He used to tell me stories about the little folk, even when I was far too old to believe them anymore. I miss him so much. But enough daydreaming. Honestly, I talk to myself way too often these days. It's only a moment before I start considering mice and sparrows my only friends, and we will go frolicking and singing together. What a sight that would be. I don't know if it gets you a lot of money. Luckily, I know better than that. I may get lonely sometimes, but I'm not empty-headed. Time to get up, Cinders. The day has only just started. And here's our lovely hero, girl. And you never know what the future may bring. Cinders. I still have some time before my sisters wake up. Oh, excuse me, my sisters. I could start my cleaning duties to have more time later. Or I could try to finish that book I was reading last night. Or I could seize this opportunity to do sweet nothing. If you missed something important, you can always rewind the game using the mouse wheel or the up arrow. Alright, cool. It's not like I have time for myself very often. Alright, I'm gonna be horrible. I'm gonna save. I save pretty much before every decision, just in case I accidentally click the wrong thing. We are gonna read the book. I don't know, I want to read a book first thing I do when I wake up in the morning. Wake up in the morning and I read a book. Since my father's death, Kamasa and her daughters treat me as their servant. Cinders, do the cleaning. Cinders, go to the town. Cinders, why isn't my dress washed yet? Ugh, I hate it so much. I'm sure today won't be any different. At least I still have my books to take me away from this. To me. The book I read last night was pretty aggravating, but not all romances are like that. I have some favorites. My sisters took most of my other things, all the dresses and trinkets. But luckily for me, books hold no value for such practically minded young ladies. I must admit, though, I've read them all to death by now. Carmosa would never spend a penny on something so unpractical, so I'm stuck with what Father got me. Mostly fairy tales and legends he gave to me when I was a child. I don't really believe in knights in shining armor or fairies anymore. But I would be lying if I said I don't enjoy reading about them. The one I'm reading now, yet again, is about the Lady of the Lake. King Arthur's story. Sorcery, romance, adventure. I bet that even in 100 years it won't get old. Well, she's right about that. Same thing as what I've read tonight, really, but good writing and characters can make all the difference. So, which chapter was it? Cinders, are you there? Cinders, where are you? Oh, I see, you're reading again. What a big surprise. Or did she say not a big surprise? Whatever. I'm sorry, but I'll have to drag you out of that little fantasy world of yours. Mother wishes to see you immediately. She wishes to see me. Did she tell you what she wants? No, of course not. Why would she? And why would I want to ask in the first place? She looks rather angry, though. That doesn't sound good. I hope I'm not in some kind of trouble again. You really could have asked her, you know. I think you mistook me for one of those gentle, well-mannered noble girls who cares about others. Sorry to break it for you, but I don't. If you are in trouble, that means I get a free pass today, so I'm rooting for it with all my heart, sis. Sophia. This goes really in depth into each character, if you know how to play it right. That's what I'm gonna do. My, aren't you one charming human being? Thank you. Now hurry up and let's go already. I am gonna sacrifice the relationship with Carmosa though, because that's gonna be for later. Oh, shut up. I'm having so much trouble right now. I used to play in this hall as a child, but this building isn't much of a home anymore. Ever since my father passed away, it feels like this place is just an empty shell. It looks really pretty, though. Like, look at this art! And it's moving! It's, like, animated. God. I can't even draw. Carmosa does her best to keep the residence in its former splendor, and I guess most would be fooled by it. But for me, this place feels like it's fading away. Oh, so you didn't get lost after all. Oh, it's Gloria. Oh, so you didn't get lost after all. I was starting to think that she couldn't find your way. I don't even know what accent this is anymore. Oh my God, Becky, look at those. I gotta like do something to get myself back into an accent. But it seems you're just taking your precious time with no regard for the rest of us. You're as hopelessly irresponsible as that sister of mine. No wonder that mother can't count on anyone other than me in this house. Oh my God. So sorry. Don't tell me you got caught up daydreaming about some prince coming to save you. I don't remember what the right option here is. No, did you? Well, actually, I mean, I think I could say this and not be in trouble with her. Let's find out. Well, being rescued by a prince doesn't sound too bad. Ha! Is that so? You're still such a child, Cinders, dreaming about nonsense like that. No wonder you're so useless in the real world. Just so you know, the real prince is much too busy keeping the kingdom together to be bothered to notice anyone, especially someone as plain as you.